let's add an audio to this presentation. Now there's a couple of things to talk about when you want to add an audio. First of all is the volume of it. You need to be real careful and make sure that it is not so loud that it overpowers what you're saying and they can't hear what you're saying. And there's another thing, watch what type of audio, and I'll show you a good example of this. So if I go to the Insert tab and I go to Audio, and I go to an audio from my my computer, and I have a whole set of Elvis songs here. So if I just pick out an Elvis song, which is a pretty bad example for something like this, this is what I end up with, a speaker. Now, I probably don't want that speaker showing during my presentation. So I'm just going to drag it off the screen here so that it won't be seen. But now if I'm doing my presentation and you hear this during my presentation, that's not a good thing, is it? So you can do several things to it. In the tools, you've got an audio tools tab now, and in the format you can do all kinds of things to make for the picture of the speaker. But under the playback, you can do things like your volume. I can lower the volume. So let's see how that sounds. Does that sound any better? That's still probably, when we start singing, it's rather confusing. So that's probably a real bad example. Now, I'm going to go back here. If I want to delete this audio, I can right click on it and I can delete it. Or what I can do is I can just press, when I click on it, press the delete key. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to choose an audio that would be reasonable for something like this. And I've got all kinds of music here. And let's pick something that would be a lot better. You can see I like a lot of country western music. But I'm just going to load one here so you see it. And this probably isn't much better because I'm going to end up with the same sort of thing. But you see here, tenderly. You see here what you can do. You can just play it through the whole song, or you can loop it until it stopped. What that means is if I'm playing my presentation, and here goes my music. I'm going to play my music. See how that speaker shows? I don't really like that. When I change the screen, my music goes away. If I want the music to continue throughout the whole presentation, slide after slide, I'm going to tell it to loop until stop. That means keep starting the music over and over again. And here, for this right here where it says start, instead of on click or automatically, I'm going to tell it to play across slides. So let's take a look at this and see what this does now. So once my music starts here, I'm going to go, and once it starts, and I can go ahead and I'm pressing enter, and my music just keeps going. So you can see that's how you can keep your music going. One last thing. Did you notice how the music did not come in until after the titles did? Now that's all part of your transition of your slide. So, and the animations. So if I want the music to come in the very first thing before the wording does, I go over here to animations, and you see here I've got 1, 2, 2. So these come in at the same time. If I want to reorder the animation, go up here to the upper right hand corner, and I click on the reorder. Let's go to the animation pane, it'd be easier there. So we go over here to the animation pane, and I take my music and I drag it up to the top. Now you see 0, the very first thing that's going to appear is the music. So let's try this now. See how the music came in first. So that's how you can order your music. Make sure that your music comes in on the way you want. So have fun playing with your music. And next thing is the video.